right, good evening, everyone. This is Daniel again from TradeCraft 360 and detailing a position that I put on today and I was able to close out today. So this is a Tesla bull call spread financed with a out of the money put that was placed after the initial sell-off of today. So I'll give a quick rundown, but most of the details are in the description. So the idea there was that several traders and analysts were suggesting of the potential for a sell-off, and certainly there are a few key features that warranted caution: the slowing upside momentum, the look above and fail, the seasonality, a few things that were yellow flags that should have at least warranted some caution, prepared traders for a potential sell-off, even if a minor one. And that's certainly what we got at the open today. And so I just wanted to see if this thing had legs to the downside, if it would stabilize. So that's sort of what I was looking at in the morning. And once I saw sort of that kind of recovery, things starting to stabilize, I then elected to choose a security to put on a trade. I chose Tesla due to its relative strength over the last several weeks and into this week as well. And so I've been following Tesla for quite some time. I sort of know kind of the key levels, and I was able to place a trade at around noon. And so all my trades are time stamped. You could take a look for yourself. And pretty simple, as you can see here. There was the 255 call that was purchased, the 260 call that was sold, and then the 220 put going out next week that was also sold. So I wasn't entirely certain of the price direction for the remainder of the day into the afternoon. I wasn't entirely certain what was going to happen. I was open to the possibility of upside. Felt that the risk reward and trade location were favorable, which is why I put on the trade. But I elected to, instead of just buying a call or, purchasing the underlying, marrying a put to it, I wanted to finance this trade with an out of the money put, establish it as a net credit, simply because if you had purchased the call and there was a sudden reversal, then those calls are expensive. It's going to cost you. And it becomes very difficult to claw your way out of that situation if it moves against you almost immediately. The decay will set in and you could be in trouble. So because those calls are expensive, I elected to finance it with a vertical call spread or a bull call spread or a long call spread, whatever you want to call it. And then I elected to sell the 220 put going out the following week. Only because I am bullish on Tesla. I would be more than happy to be assigned those shares at those price points, and then I would just turn it into a position. That's something I do quite frequently. If the market falls apart and you do get put to, there's options that you have, and if you have a relatively low strike, then you have some options there to move forward with that trade. You don't necessarily have to book the loss if you were to be assigned at 220. So fortunately, the trade actually worked out rather quickly into the afternoon. So this trade was established when Tesla was trading roughly around 255 and change. Towards the afternoon, got as high as 258, 259. And before the end of the trading day, I elected to close out these positions for a few different reasons. One, I didn't want to take risk into the close. I was somewhat concerned for a sell-off. It's usually how these things go. People don't like to take overnight risk, especially economic calendar risk. Everyone sort of rushes to the exit at the same time. Most traders are somewhat familiar with that. So I closed out when I was in a favorable position. And that's also shown in the analysis section. And actually, the vast majority of the profits actually came from the out of the money put. And so yeah, actually not a bad trade. So total net profit of $824 USD. That was one of several trades that I put on today. I'll be detailing a few of those in several other videos, but it does take a little bit of time to sort of create these videos, post them, provide the analysis. So bear with me, and we'll go from there. So not a bad trade.